Oh, hello world. It's me, the man from Oz. Today, May 1st. Local weather. One word. Wet with a capital W. There are 90 mil in the gauge this morning. And it has been very, very, very wet. There's up to 400 millimeters of rain forecast for some areas here on the mid-north coast. And what can you do? It's raining now as I speak. Anyhow, it's quite comfortable. In fact, it's very comfortable. In fact, I'm wearing a cardigan, as you can see here. And it's, what is it? I think it's 19 degrees in my shed office. And I think it's 18 degrees at the back of the house. And the humidity just way off the dial. Yeah. Anyhow, I really haven't got much to talk about today. I just thought I'd come on to let you know that I'm still alive and kicking. Barely. I've been down with the dreaded flu for the past 5 or 6 days. Life's tough at times. I'm on a course of antibiotics, and I had my flu shot, but I'm starting to feel a bit better. I went back to a tried and true adjunct to treating the flu, and that's called a product called Lemsip. It's a lemon-based a drink that it's a powder you mix in with hot water, and it's beneficial. I find it very beneficial. In fact, I was talking to my friend George last night. It was just afternoon, and he mentioned something the same along the lines that he used when he's down with the flu. And yes, it's been around for a long time, and it really works. I can recommend it to you. It's called Lemsip here in Australia. Don't know what it's called in the States. Could be the same thing, for all I know. Yeah. Yeah, you know what's coming, don't you? Oh, holy smoke, my mug's nearly empty. Good grief. And I've made no notes. I've really got no particular topics to talk about. The Bali 9 duo were executed 2 days ago. I had a gut feeling they might get a stay of execution, but that didn't happen. I think there were 9 people executed at the same time, and but one did get a reprieve, a young woman, because new evidence had come forth, and well, good luck to her. And of course, the Nepal earthquake is still in the headlines, and those poor folk over there. Really, some of the footage I've seen that hadn't been seen before was on the news last night of at the moment the earthquake struck, and it showed a structure collapsing. I think it was a brick structure, and I just shuddered at the sight of it. I really did. There were people walking by it at the time. I don't know if anyone was killed and buried under that rubble. I wouldn't have been surprised at all if that happened. But a terrible thing. You know, when nature goes berserk, well, there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely nothing at all. I uploaded a new video a couple of days ago, just an introduction to my channel, and I had a comment. The person enjoyed the video. They didn't subscribe, but they enjoyed the video. And he suggested that I get my wife to cook my favourite meal in celebration of my 12-month, my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. And I like the idea, but my wife is very adverse to appearing on camera. But I guess there are options. Well, there are options available. I could just set the camera up when she wouldn't have to be on camera at all. Maybe just show her hands doing whatever she's doing in preparation of the meal. I suppose I could do that. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I did I watched a video yesterday from Daryl Eves. It was his question and answer. It's a new segment he's got available now because he gets a lot of comments. A lot of people asking questions, which is not surprising because he's a consummate professional and he knows his business, his YouTube business. He's YouTube certified, and I was impressed with the quality of his live stream picture, and I asked him what sort of camera he used, and he did reply. That was really satisfying because there was something like close to 1,000 comments, and to say that he happened to come across my comment was very rewarding for me. And he told me the camera he uses, which is the same as I'm using here right now. The Logitech 920C also uses a Logitech 930. He told me never to do a live stream by Wi-Fi, which I don't. I'm hooked up to the internet here. Although I had planned when I go away, if I manage to get away to the bush, come the end of this month, I was going to do some quick live streams by Wi-Fi, and I will try that out to see how it goes. I can't do a live stream for very long, simply because of the cost involved. I think it's something like, I don't know, it could be 25, 30 cents a minute. And so it wouldn't take long to eradicate a credit of $150 or so. But anyway, I'm going to give it a try just to see how it goes. And yeah, I also got a couple of comments from a lady who has a very successful YouTube channel. I'm just trying to think of her name. I think it's the Frugal Craft or some Lindsay. I can't remember her last name, but Daryl did a channel evaluation for her about 6 months ago, I think it was. And I think at the time she had something like 50 or 60,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. You know, she's obviously she's doing something very right with her handicraft uploads. But since Daryl evaluation, I think she's up now to about 126,000 subscribers, and that's fantastic. I love to see people succeed. You know, I haven't succeeded with my YouTube channel. I've only got 36 subscribers, and you know, my lifetime views for 199 uploads. This will be my 200th upload, actually. It's only about 11,200. And you know, Lindsay and others like her have a lot of subscribers would get those sort of views with one upload, and they probably get it in less than 24 hours. But that's great. I love to see people succeed. I really do. I've tried and tried all my life to succeed in varying projects, but I failed miserably. But it hasn't stopped me from trying. You know, I get down in the dumps at times and think I'm going to call it quits. But I always bounce back. I think that's just human nature. You know, you try things and you're failing, and when you keep on trying and failing, you know, you tend to start looking at the writing on the wall that's staring you down, and it's saying, "Hey, John, what do you bother doing all this stuff for? It's not working." But you know, you just got to keep trying. You know, it's always been my philosophy that nothing ventured, nothing gained, and what do you have to lose? And in this day and age, you have nothing to lose but a little time, because a lot of things available to you are free. You know, you can join YouTube. It costs you nothing to join YouTube. Certainly, you've got to spend a little money with a camera. But look, you can make videos using the camera in your iPhone or any mobile phone. You know, a lot of those cameras give pretty good quality pictures. So yeah, you can use your phone. You know, I started with this camera here. Whoops. Oh, excuse me. This is a Nikon. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. This is a Nikon Coolpix L810, and it's been a terrific little camera. It hasn't got interchangeable lenses, and it's got autofocus, which is the only reason that I decided to buy another camera, and that is my and this is a Canon Rebel T5 EOS 1200D, and it's got interchangeable lenses. I have got another lens on it. It's a 70 to 300 millimeter lens, but this has got manual focus, and sometimes manual focus is important, particularly for there's a lot of movement in front of what you're doing. Like I do some welding videos, and if I set up the Nikon, because it had autofocus and only autofocus, if you when you keep moving in front of the lens, the focus change, it goes back and forth. It'll be out of focus, in focus. That's detrimental to your uploads. That's the reason I bought the Canon, because I can set the manual focus on it. And I also use my GoPro. I use it at time because it's got the protective casing. And when I'm doing grinding and what, I can't use either the Nikon or the Canon because I haven't got anything to protect the lenses and the camera themselves. But the GoPro, they're fantastic cameras. I mean, I'm really impressed with it. This is the 3 Plus Black Edition, and it's a fantastic camera. I got a mount I put on the bill of my cap if I want to do record some footage while I'm walking or fishing or whatever it might be, and I use it for some of my uploads. Like I said, with grinding metal and sanding and all this sort of stuff. But yeah, I mean, if you back to what I was saying, that in this day and age, there's really no excuse not to do anything because you can do it from home. Gone are the days when you had to go out and physically do things to start up some project. You can do it all online. So anyone out there who wants to start up a YouTube channel, look, I recommend you do it. Go for it because you got nothing to lose. It's not going to cost you anything at all. And put your creative prowess out there for the world to see. Who knows? Maybe you might build up a successful channel like Lindsay. And look, there are oodles of people out there who have made huge success out of their YouTube channel, and they're making a good living from it. They do it full time. You don't have to have millions of subscribers to be able to make a living from a YouTube channel. I don't make a living from a YouTube channel. It was never my ambition to make a living. I would like to get more subscribers, and but maybe that'll happen, maybe won't. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because it's having the go that's important. Now, the rain's starting to come down. I don't know if you can hear it on the roof. I like the sound of the rain on the roof, especially this sort of gentle rain, not that torrential stuff. It gets so loud in my shed here at times that it's deafening. Anyhow, yeah, by all means, look, don't sit on your backside wondering what if only. Get out there and try things. You've got nothing to lose. Please, give things a go. Now, I'm just going to finish this tea off. I got a little bit of a tickle in my throat. Yeah, I know I'm a bit dark too because it's very dark here in the shed. I've only got a little, I think it's a 40-watt bulb up above me. I think I've got to do something better about the lighting for these live streams. And I'm still trying to think of a format for these live streams too. Because, I'm just an older man coming on here doing these live streams without really with a format. But I really don't know what I'm going to do. And I've got a lot of videos I want to do too, but with the way the weather is at the moment, I can't do any of them. I can't get out here and do. I've got another welding project I want to do. It's the welding of the Superman S symbol in QuickTime. I've got a bit of a social experiment I want to do by giving away some of my books in the City Centre Mall, my hometown here at Coffs Harbour. And I've got other books I want to take out. There's a free library at the top of the Palm Centre here in Coffs. That people just bring in books and people can take them home, read them, bring them back, put their own books there. And I'm going to do the same. I've got, I think, about 160 boxes. 160 boxes of books. Oh, my bane of discontent. All that money wasted on those books that I can't sell. So now I'm going to give them away. So I decided to do this little social experiment by putting the GoPro on the bill of my cap and just take some boxes of books down and introduce myself to people as I pass by and see if they would like to have a free copy of my book. I'm just interested to see what happens. And wouldn't surprise me at all if some people ask what was it about, and or even just said, no, I don't read. That wouldn't surprise me at all. So yeah, I'm just interested to see what sort of response I'll get. Wow, it's really starting to come down now. You should be able to hear that. And I was going to do a video. It was just pure silliness. I was going to try and dress myself up. Well, my face looked like Albert Einstein, and I got an idea for a video, but I don't know if I can do that. Maybe I can, and but we'll see what happens. Oh dear. Well, look, there's no point in me sitting here like a shag on a rock, boring you to tears. Not that I'm boring many people to tears, because not many people watch these live streams, and who could blame them? George will. George will get around to watch it. Hello, George. Yeah. So I might as well say so long. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the fish. You might be wondering what I talked about when I said that, but that's from the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's a really good book. I really enjoyed that book. Made me laugh my head off. And yeah, if you saw the movie, that's what it's all about, where all the dolphins just leave the surface of the earth. Goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for all the fish. Because the earth's just going to be destroyed. Pop, gone. Yeah. So look, I'm just doing trivial stuff, aren't I? It's just banal rhetoric. So look, oh, what's surprising, I've been on for 16 minutes. I could, I was going to give a shout out to a YouTube channel, but I'm not prepared for that either. I could give out a bit of a shout out to some of my Facebook friends. I doubt if anyone will watch them. I don't think anyone watches these live streams. Maybe Alan Langford does. If you're watching, Alan, hello, Alan, how are you? I'd like to, I'll give a shout out to a few of my special Facebook friends, or that's how I look upon them as being. To Brett O'Connell. How are you, Brett? Wanda P. Smith. Johnny Brown. I haven't heard from Johnny Brown for ages. If you're watching, Johnny, what are you up to, my friend? Look, I'm gonna call it quits. This rain is going to be set into the next 3 or 4 days, I believe. There's nothing you can do about it, and I don't mind the rain myself. I don't feel guilty about being stuck indoors, not doing anything out of doors. Yeah. So look, I'm going to say to all those who haven't been watching, thank you for watching. And yes, I will more than likely be back on Monday. That will be May the 4th. I just got a call from my dearly beloved. Am I ready to go? So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thanks for all the fish. Toodles.